Shruti and Smriti. Do you know the difference? So Shruti are those that they believe is the words of God, yeah, direct words of God. Smriti are the works of others, are the words of the pundits, etc. Yeah. So when you go to, for example, the Vedas is the Shruti. So they consider Veda to be the word of God. Like this is the highest authority. That concept of avatar, that God coming down as a manifestation, is not found.
I
So
don't
this is,
believe it either.
you don't believe in either. So okay,
I believe
good.
God comes through messengers.
What do you mean by that?
Like we are all trees. We all grow and we all have our own qualities. And some trees will grow
Yeah.
to bring a message to other people in this world, and some grow in an image of God because they become self-realized. They have gone through. They
Okay.
have passed the test of life and they've succeeded.
Right.
And so now they have the enlightenment to say the exact what God actually represents and looks like. And in the Upanishads, they describe it, but it's so hard to describe. But they try. These babas, they try and explain, but at the end they say it's so amazing that you cannot explain. But they try over and over again to explain what realization and enlightenment is.
Okay.
See, but all they're trying to do with that is trying to bring us the messages and trying to tell us this is what life's about. This is what you should do,
So I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. So do you believe that God appoints prophets and messengers to convey the message?
I believe all these religions is just all one thing in many different. Allah.
Okay.
Allah before Islam was known as the one true God, the same as Brahma. It's the same thing.
Brahma.
It's the same. That's where I'm coming from.
I agree but disagree with you because we believe in one God. We believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
But Allah didn't exist before Islam, sir?
No, I disagree with you. No, Allah means.
Allah.
Sorry,
the one true God.
Let me complete. Let me complete. Basically, what we say is, we Muslims believe that there is nothing worthy to be worshipped except Allah, right? So we actually, everything that is besides Allah are not worthy to be worshipped. So we don't worship God's creation. We don't worship trees, humans or animals, yeah? But we believe that Allah is one and only without any partners. Allah is a samad. Allah is free from sustenance. He doesn't require to eat and drink. Yeah, he's not in need of his creation. Rather, all his creation are in need of him. God does not have a beginning. He does not have an end. Yeah, God does not have children. Yeah, fantastic. Right. So what we call people to come back to the original message that all the prophets, messengers came with, which is to worship one God. Yeah.
That have become enlightened.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Muhammad, if he became enlightened, Jesus, if he became enlightened, whoever.
This is very interesting. Yeah.
They all saying the same thing.
I want you to clarify. What do you mean by enlightenment? I'm trying to
I cannot describe it because I'm not one, sir. I can only read by the books of the many men who have made it.
How do you know they made it? How do you know they made it to enlightenment? And how do you know what your reading is
because
correct?
the only people you can trust in this world are people who have given up money, sex, and power. You cannot trust anyone else.
A priest gives up all of those, but then goes and commits heinous crimes against children. So you're contradiction. But he has. To you, outwardly, he has given them all up.
I think this goes against it.
That's not a way to define
That's what these religions teach.
But my point is, you can't define it.
Can I talk? That has nothing to do with the outward, brother. What the real religion is inside.
How do you know what your
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
You know what's inside.
No, but so
That goes-
how do you read
sorry.
it?
So in Islam we have the concept that in Fitra you have been given good qualities.
Exactly.
And then
That's what I was about to mention.
you have given the free will. So the free will makes the problem.
Yeah.
So you can deny the good qualities and go with those qualities.
Yeah.
So unless until you submit your will to the one who has given the good qualities to you,
Yeah.
so that is the submitting and surrendering
Yeah.
want to God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's a process.
Your
It's a
monotheism.
process, right?
So that process
Which happens inside.
But
it comes from
sorry, so can I? Yeah.
God has described.
I'm going to leave. Please, I'm going to leave. I don't like bad conversations.
No, we're not having bad conversation. We're just trying to understand each other.
We are almost.
We're just trying to understand each other.
The point, sorry.
Yeah.
So then, so if we submit our will, then the process, then we guided to the right direction. So we can grow ourselves.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that is the concept of taqwa. So we make ourselves away from the bad things, what God dislikes. We keep ourselves away from, and that is a process. That is a prescription. That prescription is din. Sharia.
Right.
That is the, and that prescription can only be true if it is from God only, because God has given these qualities within us, and God knows how to preserve within us. If we preserve that within us and act upon that, then we are saved. If we save those qualities within us, then we are saved from the hellfire. So the consequences. So that is why the first concept in Islam is that you detach from your heart from any worldly lust or kind of.
Oh, so it is very similar.
No, he comes from a different angle.
Yeah,
He's,
but I am going from the
detaching yourself from all the pleasures and things from the world and desires and things like that.
No. But what you're saying, what he said, he believes that we should like seclude ourselves in a cave and keep it to yourself. You did say that. Okay, fine.
Everyone has their own path.
Yeah.
I think there are.
Do you know what we say? We say. There's a scholar. His name Ibn Qayyim. He says that when it comes to the worldly, pleasures and life, etc., keep it in your hand, but don't let it be in your heart. So that's fine. You can still function. Okay. So when it comes to the worldly affairs, etc., like make sure you keep it in your hand, but make sure it doesn't absorb into your heart.
Don't make it personal. Don't bring it into you.
Yes, don't bring it into you. Yeah.
Don't connect yourself and become
attached too much.
Like
yeah.
Buddhism said, an attachment.
Yeah, if you want to call that, yeah. So that's what we say, because
saw something.
Yeah.
They went through the process.
Yeah.
They saw something,
Yeah.
and they're just trying to tell us.
What do you know about Islam? Like, what have you heard about Islam?
Your concept is.
I think I know so many good Muslims. I know so many peaceful, good Muslims, but it just I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Because I don't like to hurt people. I don't like to.
But hang on, no, you're not going to hurt us.
I don't think you can offend any of us.
You do know Muslims,
I just
yeah.
don't like the violence aspect. Two things that don't sit right with me with the Prophet Muhammad. Yeah.
Okay. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
The violence aspect, and maybe I can understand a little bit because of the crusades, it was necessary, blah, 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 whatever. But what really doesn't sit right with me is the women, That doesn't sit right with me that he had a harem of women.
Who told you that? Give me evidence.
Wasn't he with the Khalisha, and Khalisha was his
Look, I understand.
woman?
Look, I understand.
And
Look.
Many. It just doesn't seem right with me for someone. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him. I have nothing against him, but it just doesn't seem.
I don't blame you. Look, I don't.
For someone who I'm going to give up everything, because if it's about giving up everything, I don't see him as someone. I don't care if anyone else believes in him, because I know so many good Muslims. A real true Muslim is super peaceful and prays and is super good. Like I'm talking about like what choosing him is like his. I want to follow his way of.
But to be honest with you, I don't blame you for thinking like that, because you've been brought up in a society and you've been conditioned to think negatively about Islam, right? But what's ironic is that Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, and many people are accepting Islam, and your judgment of Islam is not found in the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet. And it's not fair to generalize a religion based upon the actions of that particular religion. So so it's not. But you have already it's not fair. It's not fair for you to judge the characteristics of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, based upon the actions of the Muslims. Because Muslims are not perfect, but Islam is perfect.
I take my experiences from the world.
Yeah.
Everyone lies, and the only people you can really, truly believe is the people who have given up all the things that make us corrupt, which in turn make us lie and be bullshitters.
Yeah.
You see, it's these desires that make us be bullshitters and make us lie. So the only people I'm going to trust in this world is the people who have given everyone up and are not hypocrites and are the real deal. That's the only people I really listen to. Because everyone else is a bullshitter. Because even if they don't know, because through the desire of money, sex, and power, they become bullshitters.
So how have you come to conclusion about the negative aspects of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? If you're saying that you don't trust other people, why have you already judged the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Like, what have you read?
I haven't judged
but you've already judged. That's my point.
Can I just ask a question?
It's not. You're not.
What's your name, my friend?
You're not being
Stefano,
consistent.
salute.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Nice to meet you.
got on the wrong foot, yeah?
Nice to meet you. Raihan, nice to meet you.
Just my quick question, right? Why do you think a person has to give up everything? Why is that for you so important? And why do you think that that is what proves some kind of piety?
Because wanting things, sex and power is what leads to all the evil and bad things in the world. All the jealousy, all the competitiveness, all the bad qualities in the world come from those three things.
From just those three things?
And all the things in the world are from those three things. All the enjoyments in the world are roots from those three things. So that's why we are told. And once you give them up, they looked so difficult to give up before. But once you pass the barrier of giving some of these things up, you think, what was I doing?
I understand.
And then you become, it's like you were drunk. You were drunk, and if you force yourself, you just calm down and you realize the reality of the world.
Can I just interject? Sorry. So, sex in a permissible, healthy way.
Walaikum assalam. How you doing, brother? Good? It's the Abdul
flourishing of humanity, propagation, new children. Power in the right hands leads to peace and prosperity in the community, and wealth, when dispersed correctly, leads to prosperity amongst people who are not as wealthy. So in the right hands, but surely in the right hands, those are good things for humanity. Not saying everyone gets to have
those things fall in the right hands, that right hand eventually becomes corrupted.
But not everyone can deprive themselves.
But that's why. But that's why Islam.
So it's not the right.
Yeah.
It's not the right measuring stick.
That's
for
why
humanity
that's why
to
we're
follow.
learning, and you'll die, and you'll be reincarnated, and you'll learn again.
Oh, so that's what
and
you
you'll learn
believe?
I don't believe. I'm saying.
Oh,
This
but you're
is,
saying it
this
like
is a
you believe
theory.
it.
Okay, think about this. How do you explain a child who is born who is tortured or abused, or how do you explain people who are born in different starts in
No,
life?
wait. Can I just ask you? No,
Really
sir.
unfair.
That's
How do you
Yeah. Sir,
explain that?
sir,
You explain that by reincarnation. That's the only way I arrive to that conclusion.
Oh, wait, sir.
How do you explain people who
Okay,
are born in completely different,
Sorry, can I?
unfair situations?
Can I give my input if that's okay? Yeah. Can I give my input if that's okay? First of all, we need to go by the foundation. Do you believe in God? Okay. Can you define to me what you believe is God?
I cannot define because I am not self-realized enlightened, sir.
Okay,
So how can you wait? Hang on. I'm not here to challenge. I'm just here.
I don't know him. I have not
But
come into union with him.
but belief comes with knowledge. You can't have a position of belief without knowledge. Yeah. So as Muslim.
Does exist.
Okay, so give me the qualities and attributes.
I cannot describe him to you because
Otherwise, you're. Wait, no, 1 second. Sorry, brothers. Look, I want to keep it one at a time. Yeah. Okay. What you're describing to me is non-existence, because every existence there's an attribute, there's qualities. If it's nothing, there's no qualities and attributes.
see him, man. It's obvious if there was
No, I know that. But I'm asking you, what are the qualities and attributes of God that you believe?
that he is the truth.
Okay.
He speaks the truth.
Yes. Okay. What is his attributes? Is he the creator?
He is absolutely.
Is he the provider?
No.
He's not the provider. Who sustains you? Who keeps you alive?
The devil rules this world, brother.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. So you're a Christian?
Huh?
No.
So you're wait, hang on. No. This is Christian narrative. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is this: that look, you define. No, you define to me what you. Sorry. What's your name again? Stefano. Okay. Stefano. Okay. You define to me who is God. Who do you ascribe? Who do you believe is God? That's not silly. If I ask you, what is this bike? Okay, what is this bike? You will not say, I don't believe bike exists. I'll ask you, okay, describe to me, give me the attributes and qualities of this bike. You believe there is a bike because you know the definition of bike. So what I'm asking you, no, look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to try and understand from your perspective. Look, as Muslims,
I want your answer because
Yeah,
I don't
good.
understand the question.
Look.
What do you see?
Yeah.
Answer your
every
question to
existence,
yourself.
there's a description. There's qualities and attributes. If it's nothing, there's no description. Can you describe to me any existence without any attributes, without any characteristics? That's what I'm saying. Like, give me an example of something that you cannot describe. It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. So do you believe God exists? Wait. No. Wait. Let me try. Sorry. No. One at a time, please. I want to have a sincere discussion with him. If everyone keeps, jumping in, it's going to divert the conversation. No. What I'm saying is, look, every existence, behind every existence, there's a definition. Correct? Now, if you believe in God.
God is different from existing. If he's existing and non-existing at the same time, we don't understand him. That's what we're all trying to work out.
Oh, okay. Then I cannot speak to you then, because this is not sound intellect. This is not. Wait. Sorry. One second.
Do you understand the Christian kind of allegory that's
No, I'm not a Christian.
No, but it's all from the Hindus the same thing.
Okay.
People from another place, angels, rebelled.
Yeah.
And this has been created because of that rebellion. And we're in the middle of this war.
No, forget about other people. I just want your understanding of God.
I understand why I don't understand God like you're wanting me to.
No. I'm just.
I'm trying.
No, Stephen, I'm trying to come to common agreement with you. That's what I'm not here to debate. I just want to understand your perspective. Look, I'm not here to convert you. I'm just here to convey the message. That's it. If you like it, you take it. If not, take care. I'm not here to impose on you. I'm not Christian missionaries. We're not Christian missionaries. I just want to understand your understanding of God, because we believe that there's a small chapter in the Quran. We believe the Quran is the last and final revelation. It says, "Qul huwallahu ahad." Say He is Allah one. Allahu samad. Allah. Okay, good. Now. No. You haven't. No, sorry. You haven't let me complete. Yeah. Allahu samad. Allah, who's free of sustenance. He's independent, self-sufficient. Yeah. He's not in need of anything. Rather, we are in need of Him. Yeah. All of the creation. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begets not, nor is he begotten. Meaning, Allah does not have a beginning. He does not have an end. And then walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. This is the key. There is nothing like Him. So the moment you compare anything with Allah, is not Allah.
You didn't describe Him.
No. This is what have I? That's what I'm asking. So I'm asking, what qualities of God do you believe in? That's what I'm asking.
But that's what I was trying to say.
Look. I'm asking you. Do you believe God exists?
You didn't describe me, God. You asked me for 5 minutes to describe God, but you didn't describe Him.
I have described God.
No, you didn't. You said.
What have I described?
Can I explain?
No. I want to speak to him. Look. We're having a good conversation. That's why. Look. If you're not able to answer, that's fine. We can walk off. That's fine. But I'm just wait. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. I don't want any diversion. I'm sorry. I've realized this. I want just between me and him. I just want between me and him. Please. This is not fair. He came to me. Let me respond. Okay. I am trying. Yeah.
The same way that he described, and then he described exactly. He didn't describe God. He described his.
What have I described? No, that's not energy.
He didn't describe God.
Brother, you're letting. Look, brother, you're interjecting. That's why I'm going to end the discussion, because it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to make that point. Look, I'm trying to make him understand. Yeah, that's it. Brother, 1 second, Barakallah Fi. Sorry, if everyone keeps interjecting, it's not going to get anywhere. I'm trying to establish with him.
This like we're in a trial and you're a lawyer and I'm a lawyer.
Okay, look, look, Steph, I'm not here to debate. I'm here. No, it's not. I'm just look. You asked me. Yeah, no, sorry, but patience. Don't worry. Look, we're here in the spirit of learning. Yeah, I've learned something from you. You learned something from me. Correct? Stephenson. Look, I learned something from you. You learned something from me. Correct? And then we walk off. Okay? What I'm asking you is, if you believe in the existence of God, you must go by a definition that you believe it's God. You cannot say, I don't know what it is. If you don't know what it is, don't say you believe in God. You're agnostic. In reality.
You can say He's all-knowing, all that, but you don't know. You can say it in words, but you don't really know.
That's besides the point.
Listen to a self-realized and enlightened person.
So you believe he believes wahdatul wujud. Everyone's one. That's what you're saying, right? So if that's the case,
you have to have faith. Give up, like someone said, give up in life, and hopefully, if you do well enough, you will get there.
This is all subjective. It's all subjective because you know, if you believe in the existence of God, you will take guidance from God, correct? Okay, so what you just said, it's
But
subjective.
the knowledge of God came they came through the people who found him. First in the Hindus in the Hindu Valley like thousand years ago, and they passed a message. And from there it spreads and people get to know how to know him and how to get to know him.
Okay, okay, good. So that's a very interesting point. We Muslims believe. Sorry, I'm trying to learn from you. You should learn from me. That's it. I'm not here to debate. We Muslims believe that in every age God sent prophets and messengers. Yeah, because Allah mentioned the Quran in chapter 13, verse 7. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. To every nation have we sent a guide. So it's possible that God sent prophets and messengers to the Hindu nation. That's possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's possible. What we say is that God appoints prophets and messengers. They were human beings like us, but they were divinely appointed by God to convey the message to worship Him alone. Because what happened by the passage of time, can you listen? Sorry. By the passage of time, people worship statues and idols and creation. So God reinforces messengers and prophets to remind them to keep coming back to worship one God alone. Yeah.
But those same messengers had to pass through tribulations.
Yeah, of
They
course, that's
still
part of the
had
message.
to give up.
Yeah,
They weren't
absolutely.
I don't
Absolutely.
think they were
That's what I'm saying.
I think there are chosen people.
Yeah.
And each one makes a choice of free will about, and there are some who get there
Yeah.
and some who don't.
Yeah.
You see?
What I'm saying-
But I don't think
yeah.
they are chosen. I think God makes many chosen, and
Yeah.
some get there and some don't.
That's fine. That's what I want to know. That's all I want you to know. I'm not here to challenge you. I'm not here to challenge you. When I asked you what do you know about Islam, I find it quite interesting that you're talking about the violence of the Muslims and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and in the same breath you said, well, we're not here to judge people, but you've already judged him. You've already presupposed. So what I advise you, wait. What I advise you, read the Quran, read the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and then you make a decision. That's it. Do you have a copy of the Quran?
First chapter.
Then carry on reading it. Yeah. There's a saying: don't judge the book by its cover. So what I advise you is that the Quran is the last and final revelation given to the last and final prophet, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Quran gives you the complete way of life, complete guidance. Yeah. So read it.
Nice conversation.
Yeah, nice
You know
conversation.
The Another Jamarat?
Jamarat.
The obelisk that represents the devil.
Yeah, Jamarat. Yes. With the Hajj. Yes.
Covered in the last, 5-10 years, it was covered.
Sorry.
It was covered.
Okay.
It's been covered.
Right.
You think that's weird? That it's been the devil is being protected.
Why is that
I
relevant?
think people at the top of the
Yeah.
Islam religion
Yeah.
are kind of corrupt, mate. Why would they cover?
Look, forget about
the
people. Look,
custodian of the devil?
Stephenson. Look. So, no, 1 second, brother, please. Brother. No, brother. No. He came to speak to me. Look, no, brother, please. I've been coming here for 2 years. I've been coming here for 2 years, yeah? And you know, sometimes people get involved and then the discussion goes elsewhere. I want to keep it simple, okay? Thank you. Barakallah feekum. Yeah? I know, that's why I want to end the discussion, yeah? On a mutual basis. What I advise you to do, Stephenson, right? What I advise you to do is carry on reading the Quran, carry on your journey, and then you make a decision afterwards. Yeah, that's it. He said you got to copy the Quran, yeah? You got to copy the Quran.
I have one.
You have one, yeah? Carry on reading, yeah? Pleasure speaking to you. Have a good day.